Dogo Gide declares self-governor, takes over 8 Niger state communities. Yeah. So Dogo Gide is a militant and bandit leader in Niger state, has declared himself a governor and now taking over control of 8 communities in Niger state. So now we have 2 governors in Niger state. What a world. And Nigerians have not seen any need to go and apprehend this guy. And the guy himself is not even looking like a Nigerian, looking at the face and looking at the picture. This guy looks more like somebody from Niger Republic or one of those places. Dogo Gedi. Okay, is it Gedi? A notorious and wanted bandit terrorist has given himself the title of governor and pledged to give any town that submits to his rule good security and well-being. According to a report, 8 local villages in Shiroro local government area of Niger State have so far elected to renounce their independence and submit to the command of legendary bandit warlord Dogo Gedi. This is barely 2 weeks after the bandits group led by Dogo Gedi took credit for shooting down a military helicopter on an evacuation mission in Kusau village in Shiroro local government area of Niger State. The towns of Kusasu, Kwaki, Chukuba, Gulana, Apai, Nakuna, and Yanka, and Kurebe, where the warlord of the bandit has been operating unchecked for years, are said to have sworn allegiance to the Dogo and his group. Can you imagine? And this is a state that will have a governor there, and the governor is not doing anything. Federal government can't do anything. But if it's to deploy soldiers to Southeast, they will do that. This is very bad. More than 1,000 residents of these communities reportedly gave food last week to the warlord to celebrate successfully shooting down the helicopter without any significant resistance from the authorities. And they have all equally submitted to his leadership. The report states, adding that they now address him as governor. Can you imagine? So somebody is saying they shoot down your helicopter. Up to now, the military has not done anything to go and pick up the guy. What a nation. And so how long will it take to track this guy and bring him down? He had been operating for years freely with no resistance and now has taken over 8 communities in Niger State. And we have a governor in that state who claimed to be chief security officer of the state. We have a president, we have minister of defense, we have what they call it, chief of defense. What are we doing? So according to the source, the only way for the community is to submit themselves to the group because it appears that there is nothing anybody can do about the situation. As I speak with you, the people are planning to give a title and make Dogo Gede their king in these communities. At the moment, they refer to him as their governor because since the bandits have been operating in the area for the past 8 years, and killing the people, no governor of the state or any political leader has visited them. Can you imagine? These people have lost hope in their leaders and they believe that nobody can rescue them from the hands of these bandits and restore peace in these communities. So you don't blame them for pledging loyalty and allegiance to the warlord and his group if that is the only way they can have peace and embark on their farm businesses, the source added. So according to a report, some residents of these settlements have offered to act as liaisons between the general public and the Dogo Gide-led group in order to facilitate dialogue and foster goodwill. Man, so, and this is a country we are staying here. Recall how Dogo Gide boastfully proclaimed himself a governor last year after kidnapping students at the federal government college Benin Yauri, Kebbi State. Dogo Gide declares self-governor, takes over 8 Niger State communities. These are the things happening in Nigeria, and the military can't do anything about it. The government, both state and federal government can't do anything about it. Chief of defense, all of them cannot do anything about it. Man, And if it is southeast now, they would declare that they're looking for ESN, they're looking for this, they're looking for that. Look at where bandits are operating. So, and you call this country one? It is not. Things like this are happening in the nation, and an insensitive and wicked and bloodthirsty and irresponsible group of people who constitute themselves as government are saying they are mobilizing resources to fight war in Niger Republic, when many communities in the country are under siege of their co-criminals. It is shameful. Exactly. It is very, very shameful. What are we waiting for? If it is others' country, we will go and take back from them. Many West African countries hid others, bandits and other criminals to do us. Let us take back our Nigeria. It remains me to declare my own too. Try and first. Stupid securities will not see this, but they will be after harmless Nigerians. DSS shit. If not for you, you for don't see millions of troops shooting and killing innocent people. Where is troops that wants to go Niger? Why there is no peace in their nation? We must President Tinubu to finish this before talking of Niger Republic. We must tell President Tinubu to complete this fight before talking of Niger Republic. That is it. It is an error to leave this and be talking of Niger Republic. He will remain in that busy like an animal. That is true. This is a very bad situation we are witnessing. The war inside our house will never fight. Now outside war, we won't go fight. Moreover, had it been this kind of thing happen in any state in the southeast, yes, under 2 days, federal government for done send 10 battalion and super Tucano jet to kill all young men in the area. But go and do this, they will not do it. Keep pampering the terrorists. If not, why spend the time and resources to keep innocent civilians in check so that they cannot protest instead of facing the terrorists squarely? It's quite unfortunate. Okay, they rule, they go, Mr. Governor. Yes, now, another Shekau in Niger State declare himself governor inside the bush. He will pay for all his deed. Nothing they happen. They pay anything. Where are those cows that only wait to comment on anything Igbo or Biafra? How do you see this news? Abi, this same Dogo Gida was reported weeks ago to have been killed. We don't know what not to believe again. Terrorism can never be eradicated so long as some of our leaders are members, okay, or sympathizers. That is the truth. It's an unfortunate situation. So our python cannot dance in these areas. Something is fishy and missing. A country that cannot fight terrorism is always part of that terrorism. That is it. It's quite unfortunate that we're in this mess. That is what is happening. The same way the Boko Haram have taken some local government in Borno State, now they have also taken some communities in Niger State. So they see them, they watch and they go. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.